So for today's adventure, we decided we'd go for a walk around the Pea Ridge National Military Park. Pea Ridge is a historic Civil War battlefield very near where Audrey's parents live, and so we've hiked there a couple times before. It's a really neat place. It's got a great bookstore and shop. It also has a nice little museum and movie that you can watch and learn about the area. It's a 4,300 acre park, and it's got about 9 miles of walking trails. They also have horse trails, and there's an 11-mile driving loop that's a lot of fun to do that we've done a few times. But today we didn't want to go quite 9 miles, so we thought we would kind of do a shortened version. So we're heading from the visitor center, we're heading west to do a clockwise kind of a loop. We walk down the paved route for a little while, and then it shoots off into the trees. One of the first things that we came to was a mark for the Trail of Tears. If you're not very familiar with the Trail of Tears, it's when the Cherokee tribe was removed from northwest Georgia um, and Alabama and Tennessee and taken to Oklahoma, where we live. And Audrey's a Cherokee, and obviously her family too. So we're pretty familiar with the area. So another stop was along the way was the town of Leetown, Leetown site. There on the left side is where the old town site used to be. They were doing some brush burning when we were there, so there were some charred areas, and it was kind of smoky. There's no buildings left, but you can certainly, get a sense of where the town used to be. Pretty neat. Everywhere you walk along this park, you're walking the front lines between the North and the South. This battle took place on March 7th and 8th over a 2-day period in 1862. Pretty early in the war, and the Union won the battle and helped protect Missouri, which they were trying to bring over to the South.
I mean, you gotta look real close to see
What
the
is it?
to see the worm cross the road.
After leaving Leetown, we ended up going up Round Mountain. We'd never done that before. It's a bit of a hike up this little mountain, but the views were interesting, and battlefield or battle took place there as well. We also went by Oberman's Fields, where right along here in that fence line was the Union line, Union and Southern line. Lots of old cannon mounts were in lots of different places, pointing in the direction of where a lot of the battle was. The Ford Road cuts across from east and west, across the whole battlefield, and there was some movement along this way as well. There were houses that they're not there anymore, of course, but there were a little town and some houses, some homesteads along the road back during in 1862, and you could see these daffodils in different places where daffodils were planted by homesteaders back in the day, so you could kind of look at the flowers and know where some of these homesteads were. Um, there were soldiers up on the ridge. I believe the Union was up on the hill, firing down on the Confederate. Again, lots of cannons on the hill where you could see where the battle lines were. Again, you're not just your average hike you got to see. That's the visitor center off in the distance. The loop we did ended up being about 6 miles. That's the hill where we're standing at the hill now looking down. That's where the Union troops were firing down on the Confederate.
I spotted a Cherokee woman harvesting watercress.